Buhari said that of all the conflicts in NG, it is only banditry he does not understand. Usman Yusuf speak. The video was published by Trust TV and features Prof. Usman Yusuf, the former executive secretary of the National Health Insurance Scheme, NHIS. In it, Prof. Yusuf draws attention to a statement made by former President Muhammadu Buhari on the conflict in Nigeria, including his confusion over banditry. Yusuf claims that Buhari made it clear that in contrast to other matters, he found it difficult to understand the mechanics of banditry within the nation. In addition, Yusuf draw parallels between the present security situation in Borno State and Katsina State past lack of experience with internally displaced persons, IDPs. He said that challenges brought about by Buhari's government had made Borno State seem safer than Katsina. In addition, as Buhari had said, governors are actively working to curb banditry, to a point that Yusuf brought up. Nigeria has been fighting banditry for more than 9 years, Yusuf said, highlighting how long the fight has been going on, even though the military has better training and weapons. He claims to have overheard the governor of Zamfara State stating the same thing that President Muhammadu Buhari stated 2 or 3 years ago. He said, like what? Like the governor of Zamfara State, President Muhammadu Buhari has stated that the only Nigerian issue he does not comprehend is banditry. Similar to what Buhari did, the governors are now eager to fight. For the past 9 years, we have been at odds. Do you know where I am? In Katsina State. Internally displaced persons are known before Muhammad Buhari's presidency. However, 22 of Katsina 34 local governments were already under attack before President Muhammad Buhari arrived. As of right now, Katsina State is not as safe as Borno State. My dear, a lot is there in that fight. I am now coming out to say this fight is not just only a fight of knives and guns and weapons and whatever, what have you. It is a fight against illiteracy. It is a fight against education. Yes, the banditry, they're fighting all those things. Which I know say if the bandits, if they later come find out. That is what I'm saying. The day will go happen. We go there here, we go there scores now. These people, the reason for them fighting, some of them are just fighting because they were told to fight. They don't even know what they fight for self. I can't tell you the truth. They don't know what they're fighting for. If these people find a reason, oh God. Okay. Sir, remember when Jonathan government was addressing this issue? It is the same Buhari that said he was killing the Northerners. What is the solution, my dear? Then say an attack on Boko Haram is an attack. That time it was Boko Haram. Now they don't change the name from bandits. From Boko Haram to bandits. Professor Man, can you believe the former president said that fight 3 years war, that he can say that, okay, Prof. Usman Yusuf, can you believe the former president that fight 3 years war, that he can say that and you believe him? It was fighting Eastern, but he couldn't understand the one in the North. Thank him for he said it. Why wouldn't you understand bandits? Because bandits are sponsored by politicians. Good. I recommend to all of us here, okay, and that is just the truth. Bandits are sponsored by politicians. They don't use this way with a cash out. Whether you like it or not. Most of the governors, senators, and Islamic clerics in the north are in charge of banditry to keep their companies running, while Bubu is the head jihadist. Banditry is synonymous with bad governance and political leaders. Sit down with your intelligent rebel, contractors of terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, Boko Haram, and herdsmen. You don't know what you're talking about. At the moment, what did you do? Brainwash Human Resources Department of Nigeria. My own be say, this banditry is more. There is more to it than meet the eyes. Education go follow open these people's eyes. Literacy go follow open. Most especially education, and I don't mean just the formal one. Education of your mind. Education of your mind is better than they see things as things used to. Buhari cannot feign not comprehending the banditry he created just because he wanted to win an election. Fulani people have markets now. Who brought them and from where did they come from? Buhari did not understand banditry, but he understood Boko Haram. It is a sorry sight for you, the Northerners. You people are wonderful game players. Use the people to play the game and tell them after this is heaven. Sorry, you're going to hellfire. How will you understand this? Because you are unaware and not fit mentally to be a leader, but you understand how to rock out, right? It seems political. If not, where in Nigeria will you? Okay, if not, where in Nigeria will you have bandits? The Nigerian military cannot wipe out. Did you ever heard this during the military era? Our politicians refuse to learn good lessons from other good countries of the world. Let the history remember your good deeds, because wealth acquisition is vanity, vanity upon vanities. The preacher said, all is vanity. This is really a funny statement by Buhari. He wasn't ready to fight it just because some tribes in the country are being ethnically cleansed. It is a matter of time. When he died one day, he will explain to Allah whether truly he understands the criminality or not. Thank you, Professor. God is with you and shall continue to bless you for always telling the truth. I personally cherish you, sir. Okay. The military are not fighting bandits, rather they are aiding banditry, and because of the money they are making from banditry, they never want it to end. Boko Haram over 16 years and up to now they cannot end it because most of the terrorists have been sponsored to attain power, and that is why the army will never end insurgency in Nigeria. Just in case you're confused and regretting what you bring upon Nigerians, these people in question, they are the unknown and government and gunmen, and also machineries used for political agenda, which during your tenure you refuse to label them as terrorists, so that military would take serious measure on them, like the way they did to Boko Haram. Anybody that contributed to see the downfall of Nigeria, God will punish that person and his generation. When they bought bandits from Mali, Burkina Faso, etc., to come and dislodge President Jonathan, did he not know they would become a monster, untamable and uncontrollable? Please, Buhari should tell that to the gods. Oga Buhari, let me make you understand it. Banditry in Nigeria is simply the underground plans you made to fulfill your vow. There will be bloodshed in Nigeria if I don't win the election, which you will not be able to control nor bring to an end when you won. Instead, they were dispersed all over Nigerian state as heads, terrorists, and birds. Okay. Terrorists and bandits. All the revenue generated and borrowed during your tenure was invested neither in human capitalization, agriculture, health, nor education. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of